Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering. And we're going to be working on getting creosote oil over to where we can use it. 20 buckets, almost 21 now. And, oh hey, cool, I can actually, nice. I wasn't sure if it dipped down just far enough to zap me or not. And let's see, I also need to get my generator hooked up to a automatic shut-off switch, pretty much. All right, so let's go here. Right. Yeah, there we go. And first things first. There. That way I can run the pipes on top of each other without having to worry about them connecting. Because I'm just going to run this straight from that tank over there. I'm not going to bother with a... wow, it is dark in here. Words. With like a router and everything like that to make sure everything goes where I want it to. Not yet. It's only 2 fluids, so... I'll go ahead and do that. By level 12. I need to experiment with this. I'm pretty sure you can actually waterlog the fluid pipes too. But why was there just a random stone block? What? Oh, dang it. Whatever. I'll just do that so it quit picking up stuff going past me here. I just picked something up. What would I have just picked up? Oh, iron. Oh, okay. All right, so that is 1 block up. Let's go 2. Oh, dang it. Try again. 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks up. Let's go 5. And we're just going to do this overland because why not? Let's take it here and then we'll make this right angle. Frick, really? Oh, well, I can place from here. I'm just going to have to worry about that. You know what? I definitely did not bring enough pipes with, so. There we go. So from here, okay, we're going to have building here, obviously, you know, have a wall along this line. So at that point, you get a scaffold. And you get a scaffold. There we go. That looks better because it has that elbow right there. So it covers more of the scaffolding. That just looks... It actually does look good, though. It looks like it's actually fitting it in place. All right, so next thing is, let's go here. And I am going to do... Okay. That's kind of cool. You can swap them out. But I wanted to place against it. All right, we can do scaffolding like so, and then I went ahead and brought some of these structural arms like that. And that'll be the support for our pipe as we head out. And now I'm going to need like 3 more stacks of pipes. It's going to be a good amount of iron. Well, I mean, so far this system's working good for us. We've got 550 iron ingots now. And let's go put that away. Let's look at steel. We've got 964. So it's definitely doing the steel production for us. It's not like light speed, but it doesn't have to be. If I find myself needing light speed steel production later on, then I can change things up a bit. But for now, I need more plates. Oh, I need to check my unobtainium. Oh, they finally broke. I didn't even realize that. Okay, there we go. About time. And yep, they are truly unbreakable, just like they should be. Sweet. I was gonna say that was the same amount of unobtainium last time I checked. Didn't even pay attention to the fact that there was no graphite electrodes. So while that's running, let's look at this here. If we go to power wires generators, there's redstone wires, redstone wire coil. This is our wire connectors. This is how they actually hooks the wire to a block. Use a screwdriver, configure between in and out, and set to 1 of 16 colored frequencies. So you can set up a huge logistics network using this stuff, which is actually kind of cool. Redstone probe connectors, similar to comparators. This is what I was trying to use for the pressure, and I couldn't get it to work because it wouldn't read from the pressure gauge over there. So I had to set up the comparator and everything else. All right. Configure within a certain signal threshold will only output if that threshold is met. Additionally, probes can operate in 2 channels, sending their read signals on one and still receiving signals on another. All these settings are configured by using the engineer screwdriver. Many of IE's multi-blocks feature comparator functionality as described in the following pages. Where available, the redstone control surface of the multi-block is a designated spot to connect a comparator. Tank as described manual. Assembler outputs a signal relative to the fill of its inventory. Auto workbench, same. Crusher, same. Squeezer, same. Okay. Fermenter, excavator, remaining ore in the vein. That is cool. Wonder if it's like a whole vein would be 15 and all the way down to 1, or if it starts at like 0 for a full vein and goes all the way up to 15 when it's empty. I play around with that, but we can use that as a signal that, hey, the excavator's dead. You know, time to move it. Arc furnace, fill up its inventory. Connecting compared to the electrodes at the top will send a signal based on their integrity. That would be handy in pretty much any other pack. Mixer, and then redstone interface connectors. Attached to other blocks can make use of code redstone signals. Is an inert and does not possess a color input or output state, but allows blocks such as the item batcher to interface directly with the wired network. Item batcher will hold items inside of it until the set recipe is ready to go. So you could actually have it set up to a press and be like, okay, 4 ingots only. If you have less than 4, do not send. And it'll hold until it has 4 ingots and then send them through. So that way you don't have ingots despawning on your belt, waiting for another one to show up so the presser can actually do its job. All right, so got a bunch more pipes made up, and let's go ahead and do there. And I just made a fun discovery about these flipping pipes. If you place them inside of it, wow, that is a huge pipe in my hand. Look at the size of that thing. If you're standing inside of it like a too tall, like grass block or whatever, yeah, it'll place it basically at your head height. Just one of those little weird, quirks, I guess, but that's what happens when you can place them inside of your own character. I'm guessing that can happen because it's not a full block. I mean, it's definitely a solid block, but it's not a full solid, full block. Like the scaffold, it takes up a full block space. I can't place it here, but I can place that pipe right there. So I think that's just Minecraft's logic being weird. So yeah, did it again. Man, it's a good thing I didn't decide to go any lower. You know what? Here. We'll do some bracing like that. That's probably pretty good. Nice thing about scaffoldings, you can climb them like a ladder if you want. Or if you don't want, just run into them. You'll go up. So I'm trying to basically miss most of the tree farm. Frickin' did it again. Get rid of all the too tall grass around here now. Alright, so say probably, I'm just kind of eyeballing where the supports need to go as well. I'm not going to count out a specific block distance, which, man, look at the size of that thing in my hand, though. It's huge. But yeah, I'm not going to count out a specific, block distance, every X amount of pipes, put down a support. Yeah, right about here seems good, though. Damn, that's loud. I almost wonder if I shouldn't replace this treated wood with steel scaffolding. I'll have to take a look at it jeez, after it's all done, and we'll make a decision then. All right. I might have enough pipes to get over there. Now, because of the height, I'm going to have to go back on top. But scaffolds make that easy. Yeah, right about here-ish, I think. I can place that there, and I should be able to reach that from the ground. So yeah, we're almost there. So yeah, there we go. That'll be fine. So we're going to put you here. And oh, I can't do that. That's right. While standing on top of the scaffold, it's kind of just odd that way. It's like you sink into the scaffolding a tiny little bit or something whenever you're standing on it. So, yeah. It won't let you place the block there. And there. Yeah, that should work, I think. Does look a little odd. I might actually... actually I can do that right here. I can just test this real quick. Yeah, no, steel looks better. All right, well, I'm going to make a bunch more of these things out of steel then. And let's go ahead. Do like so. You'll get one of those right That was weird. Probably right there, actually. I just use the hammer to pop that off? No. Do that. I was hoping to do it without breaking the pipe, but these pipes don't spill whenever you break them open. I'm going to hold off on that, actually, because I'm not sure exactly how much further this building's going to come out. That'll depend on this. But now, do I have my bucket on me? I do. Okay. I've only got 15 pipes left. Dang it. All right. So, unfortunately... Ow! Freaking saws. Unfortunately, I am currently inputting into the top of the creosote, which is not the best idea. Well, actually, no, it is. Because if I power this bottom block with redstone, it will actually start pumping. I just didn't really leave myself a whole lot of room to work here. Also, my automatic trash can of this stuff is not working. Yeah, the items are just going on the ground now. This doesn't seem to have shrunk any, though. But I could just being, you know... Oh, I just saw a source block disappear. It could be that I'm just being, you know, optimistic. I think what kind of sunk me here is just how I didn't get this out far enough. It should have been in the middle of the lava lake instead of where it's at. Because I think it was only pulling from this top layer, which is definitely not enough. I'm not sure exactly on the logic on that, though. Okay, items passed. And let's go ahead and give that a whack. Thank you. And now let's go ahead. Why does it do that? Freaking annoying. Now I have to get up there. Freaking places the block inside of me and pushed me right off the pipe again. Gonna want this pipe to go actually on this side. So there. And 47 pipes. I might have enough to get over there. This isn't like, you know, forgetting that I'm 120 blocks underground, so... Oh, hey, look at that. So what I can do, actually, is... that. There we go. And, yep, I just saw another one disappear right there. Okay, I need to fix that lava here soon. All right, we're good. Now we have that piped up to the surface. Really? Yep, I just heard it scoop up another source block over here. Are you filling? No. Now it's filling back up. It must have just sent the minecart off. Okay. All right. Let me see what I can get done here. Of course, I run right into the thing. I think I put my create range, yeah, here. There. I could probably retire the setup now, actually. With that diesel generator, I shouldn't need to worry about lava power. But I'd prefer the diesel generator only to kick on when needed. So... oh, this is going to be... interesting. Alright, I think I got it fixed. Maybe. Well, I've got the pump moved anyway. And so I had to put a pickup pump here to be able to move the lava the whole way down to where it was going. And man, fluids move slow through these pipes, don't they? Well, that's a product of the speed of the pump, actually. There we go. Tapping the mantle. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we've got it. Right, well. Now it shouldn't be a problem. And actually, if I look at this, yep, it actually says bottomless supply. Okay, that's what I was missing the first time. That was the problem. I didn't have the pickup tube low enough. So now let me do something else. Okay, first of all, let's get lost in my own machinery here. Alright, so in my hand, I have an immersive engineering fluid outlet. 4 iron bars, 4 iron plates. Put that there. Hook a pipe to it. And we're going to start refilling the lava lake. And yeah, we're going to be a little low on lava for a bit, but oh well. We're fixing my goof. Here's a question. What are you powering anymore? Those 4 water pumps, and then those 2 bump lava pumps. Right? So, actually 5, that's right. 256. Okay, so we're doing 1200 here. And then I've got 2 running at this speed, so that's 1500. I could double the speed on these here. And how would I do that? And still, that would be right at the limit for stress. Alright, so I got these running at 256 now. Small cog off this big one here. I just moved it from down there to up here. Shaft to get everything away from each other. Cog, small cog, and then, yeah. That sped everything up. And the cool thing is because of how it all worked out, I didn't even have to flip the pumps. They just worked on their own. And I think the fluid outlet actually... okay, yeah. There it goes. I was going to say, I think it stopped, and it's because it drained the tank. Yeah, we could be doing better here, but oh well. How are you doing? Yeah, you're filling up first. Okay, so that's fine. So we still have the iron production and everything else doing like it should. And don't tell me I forgot redstone. I did. I flippin' forgot redstone. How am I supposed to turn this stupid tank on? I don't... right. Let's see, I don't have... okay. We can do this. Just have to wait for this thing to drop off. Actually, wait a second. I got sticks laying on the ground over here. Because it hasn't refilled up to this point yet. Aha, success. Just need one of you. And Yeah, as much as I don't like vanilla levers, they do work in a pinch, and they're not something you can make out of frickin' deep slate. Really? Oh, hey, look at that. We're actually, well, it's because the charcoal was stuck for a while. Oh, there's no regular stone down here. There's gravel, and there's deep slate, and that's it. You can't make levers out of deep slate? No, only cobblestone. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait. Thank you. God, I'm actually making cobblestone down here. So, there we go. Centralization to the rescue yet again. Alright, and if I look at you with a bucket, nothing is happening. Can you start running yet? Nope. Okay. Oop. Wait for that thing to go by first. Time for a train ride. Alright, so I'm just running the pipeline again, just to make sure that everything's taken care of. I did make a bunch more steel scaffolding. I'll go ahead and swap those out. It's the mix of materials, I think. It might look fine if it was all treated wood, but because I went treated wood and steel, then it's a bit of a problem. Hey, look at that. We have tanks full of creosote. I mean, it did it instantly. There we go. Now you're making treated wood. And for now, I brought a labeled crate up. Right, so we should have high voltage stuff in here. And here's where the problem now starts, right? Can I get up there? No. Up. There we go. I need to put a relay in somewhere. And for now, no, I used treated wood on the way over, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Let's use steel for interior. So you can go there. We'll do this. Grab our relays out. Oh, saw that coming. All right. There we go. And there we go. So now I hook up this thing. And there we go. 1 second. Did not want that. I mean, sawmills work quick, by the way. And so do assemblers. And the last thing I need is actually going to be, now I need, well, these need to go into storage, right? So I need those to go into here, into one of these hoppers. Oh, no, not, well, yeah, into one of the hoppers would work. Or just into a dimensional chest. Seeing as I'm kind of doing everything centralized here. I might just say stuff it and put a dimensional chest down right there for now. Then come back later and get it working like it should. But I mean, look how fast that thing is going through the birch wood. And it's definitely faster than it's coming in. So. But I mean, treated wood for days. And what I need to do is fill up some of this into my storage. And then the rest, or well, more of it, I can send it over to get turned into old industrial wood at a separate mechanism I'm going to set up later. Go. My downside of these meals is you always have a bowl left over. But, I mean, it's working just like it should. And the sawmill does hurt. So do watch out for that. Yeah, just like it, should. I don't remember if the saw will break, though. Saw blade, here we go. Almost off the rock cutter, the buzzsaw can be used to cleanly cut cubes of stone from the ground, much like silk touch. For the diamond tip blade is no longer useful in carving through wood or felling trees. Okay. Go over to the side of your buzzsaw, you can carry two saw blades along, cycle between sneaking and scroll wheel. Okay. Yeah, even with 2,000 metal buckets, it doesn't last that long if you use it for stone cutting. Here's the thing I like, though, right? Using a saw blade, it doesn't mention anything else in here about... Oh, here we go. Running logs through a machine without a saw blade will create stripped logs that cannot be cut apart. That will not be cut apart. Okay. Much quicker than stripping them manually. Will be damaged. Okay, there we go. Need to be replaced after a while. Unfortunately, with no UI, I don't have an easy way of seeing like how damaged the saw blade is. But I imagine it's going to take a while to run through all this. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. God, sawdust. Gotta do something with that too. Maybe fiberboard, which we can use in place of planks. And looks like it might have a interesting texture as well. Actually, let's look at that again. Fiberboard, we need phenolic. It's made in a refinery with creosote oil. So that's something else we can use creosote for. Which I'm probably going to set up an actual dedicated charcoal plant here eventually too. That is not for making steel. And then I can use that creosote. Oh my god, look at all that treated wood so far. But I can use that creosote to make the phenolic resin and whatnot. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.